All right, we're excited now to be joined by Jack Gibbens. Jack, thanks for sitting down with us. Our first two-timer. Yeah. It's your second time here in the studio. And I'm just going to start us off with a random question. A Wednesday practice in the NFL, like what is that? What does that entail? You know, you just got to back off the field. How do you get things going during the week?
Yeah, it's just kind of our first introduction to the opponent. We're doing a ton of first and second down, get all our install in, see all their kind of base D&D runs, passes, get a ton of reps in, repping multiple calls to the big plays we expect to see. So it's a big mental day, getting the whole install in, and then just getting a ton of reps.
Yeah, Jack, coming off that win, we were just talking about it, just a big win for you guys, and you said you could feel something like that. We're starting to build towards something, I think is what you said. What makes you feel that way, and how much does Coach Vrabel have to do with that?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. It feels like we're kind of getting everyone on the same page, playing complementary football. Like last week, you saw offense, defense, special teams all kind of feeding off each other, getting that energy building. And it's funny, I was actually telling my wife before the game last week that we're sitting in the locker room, in the lunchroom. People were just good vibes, good energy, laughing, joking around. I was like, it feels like we got something going here, and I think we're going to have a great game. And then it turned out that way. So, yeah, that starts, like you said, with Coach Vrabel at the top, setting that tone. But I think guys are really buying in. So
that's interesting that you said that you could feel it before the game, because we always talk about that, like, you can feel that kind of thing, like even on like a Friday, that you guys like are feeling good that week.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I just came home from work one day and I was just like, man, today was really fun at work. Felt like the guys were all like excited to be there, good energy in the building. And I was like, I think that we're going to play really well this week. Yeah, I don't know. Nice.
Well, let's look back just quickly. I mean, you've had the last couple of weeks, you've been playing a little bit more on defense. You know, how's that been for you? I know you're familiar with Coach Vrabel, but, you know, getting out there on defense, starting to make an impact there too.
Yeah, definitely. Just trying to take advantage of any opportunity I get and help the team however I can. I try to be as versatile as I can as a player, be able to play multiple positions, help out on special teams. And, yeah, just excited to do anything I can to help us win.
You had that one TFL in the game on Sunday. It looked like you shot the gap there. Just with that play, or you and Robert kind of like switching assignments or gaps there, is a cool play. I just wanted to get your take.
Yeah, we just had a little man pressure on, so I'm blitzing, he's fitting off me, and I'm just trying to be disruptive and got the opportunity to make a play. So, yeah, it was good.
Nice.
Now, along those lines, now, you guys, a couple times you come out, the other teams had some drives on you, but it seems like the adjustments have worked really well. All of a sudden, you guys clamp it down. They have trouble moving the ball. What's behind those adjustments when you guys make them in game?
Yeah, I think a lot of it is just energy and execution. I mean, we're making subtle adjustments here and there on kind of something that we saw, but I think really what's been happening for us is somebody makes a play and we all start feeding off that and start playing together. Kind of the energy picks up, that everybody's more locked in after that first play gets made. And so that's a big focus for us right now. We've been talking about starting fast for the last few weeks because we haven't done it, but just everybody trying to be that guy to go make that first play instead of kind of looking around waiting for something to happen. Go make it happen and kind of let the energy build from there.
I wanted to ask you about special teams. Obviously, AFC Special Teams Player of the Week for Marcus Jones is pretty cool. The second big return, though, it looked like you guys kind of were building that wall for him to reverse field, and I saw you in there. Just take me through that play, and also the not blocking back towards your old end zone as a penalty, right? So I saw you guys kind of like boxing out instead of blocking. Is that, I'm a coaching point for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, Marcus and then Travion and Gibby on the kickoff return. Like, we got guys back there that can score anytime they touch it, and as the guys blocking for them, that makes it super fun because you got confidence that, like, if I do my job, this guy could really go. And so, I mean, Marcus put that on display last week, and we had that sideline return drawn up to the field, and like you said, everybody kind of just set that wall up, and we just have trust that he's going to set the blocks up and get out there. I actually got beat off the line of scrimmage, and so I just ran to the wall. I was like, he's going to show up out here somewhere. And then, finishing with the high screen technique, like you said, I didn't do that week one against the Raiders, cost us. So something we've been emphasizing a lot lately is just our finishing techniques down the field to kind of keep those penalties off.
Looking ahead to Buffalo, I know you played up there last year with the Titans. You know, what was that experience like, and what did you take from it that you'll use this week when you go up there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're tough to beat at home. I think it's 14 or 15 in a row that they've won there, and they got a great crowd. And if they get them into the game, it can be a really tough environment to play in. So definitely got to come out and start fast and start making plays. That's the best way to quiet down the crowd. And like I said, that's just going to help us feed off that energy. And just knowing that that connectiveness that I was talking about before, the tighter we stay as a group, we can go in there and stick together and get it done.
Last one for me. I believe you've played Josh Allen before, right, in your career.
Yeah.
Just what's it like facing him, and how hard is it to tackle him? Because he seems like a pretty hard guy to tackle.
I mean, obviously, he league MVP. He can do it all. He can run. He can throw. He can make every play in the book. And so definitely someone that you got to prepare for. And obviously, however he goes, they go. And so that's something that we're going to have to put a huge emphasis on, is keeping him in the pocket, keeping him contained, and try to slow their offense down.
Just last one for me, though. As a linebacker, I mean, you've got to deal with Cook, Kincaid, Knox. They've got a good set of running backs and tight ends. What do you see from those guys as you get ready for this one?
I mean, yeah, they've got a great group of skill players in general, and they spread the ball around to everyone. I mean, obviously, they're the #1 rushing offense in the league right now. Cook is a great back. He's super physical, fast, kind of just needs a little bit of space, and he's knifing through there. So that'll be a huge challenge for us. And then in the passing game, they use everybody. So it's really a big detail execution game, handling our stuff, not necessarily game planning for one player, but doing your job and being in the right spots, because he'll spread it around to anybody.
Awesome. Well, Jack, thanks so much for taking the time to sit down with us. We'll get you back here for a third time sometime soon.
Yeah, sounds great. Appreciate
Thanks,
it, guys.
Jack. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.